You're listening to the No Bullshit Vegan Podcast Advent Calendar episode for December 12th. Going along with the theme of questions I often get about fitness, one thing that I'm asked quite often about strength training specifically is, should I focus on compound or isolation movements? Compound exercises use more than one joint, so things like chest presses, dumbbell rows, squats, lunges, while isolation moves use only one joint, like bicep curls, leg extensions, triceps extensions. So here's the deal. Compound lifts will give you much more bang for your buck if you're looking to increase strength, build muscle, and affect your body composition. So I would make 80% of your training compound lifts and 20% isolation movements. Now, of course, individual goals and needs will slightly adjust these numbers. For example, I do like 90% of my training as compound lifts and 10% isolation. With compound movements, you are able to use heavier weights, meaning more strength and muscle gains. Using larger muscle groups and heavier weights leads to a greater spike in growth hormone and testosterone, which are both required for muscle building. Compound lifts mimic real-life movement patterns, which is functional strength at its finest, and they also work more muscle groups in less time. They improve intermuscular coordination, which is several muscle groups working across different joints together, and they lead to a better training effect, higher heart rate, better cardiovascular effect, and more required energy output. So again, my starting point is making 80% of your strength training moves compound lifts and 20% or less isolation moves. Did you know that we have a vegan-specific protein calculator on our website? You can check that out at karinainkster.com/protein calculator. So if you're new to strength training, or if you've been strength training for a long time, if you're an endurance athlete, at any sort of level of training, you can use our calculator and find out how much protein you need every day. So that's at karinainkster.com/protein calculator.
Thanks for listening to the No Bullshit Vegan Podcast at nobullshitvegan.com.